We live, baby. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Halloween watch-alongs, y'all. Guys, we are going to continue right along. We are chugging through this series. This time, we're going to do Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. The third film in the Halloween franchise, directed by the guy that later on did the It miniseries, Tommy Lee Wallace. I'm excited to kind of get back into this movie. Hopefully, I like it more this time around. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but anyways, yeah. Again, I'm very excited to bring this on. But of course, you guys know this guy down here. It's my co-host Fritzky. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, and I'm gonna have to go get a Halloween 4 shirt because this is the last Halloween shirt I got.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
So yeah, I've had a Halloween shirt for each movie the last 3 times. I need to get a Halloween 4 shirt soon.
Exactly, and we also have a special guest here on the channel, Austin Physical Media Collector. I remember him from mostly the 4K D-Ray movie collection battles. I figured I'd finally get him on here. Mr. Bin Buster, what's going on, man?
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on tonight. I'm looking forward to watching what is perhaps my favorite in this franchise.
Yo, yeah. That's cool. That's a good take.
Yeah, I was shocked to hear that, but you know what, man? I'm cool. I'm cool with that. Like,
yeah,
I didn't expect to hear that.
I love controversial opinions, dude. Give them to me all day long. I eat them for breakfast.
Yep. So yeah, and also for anybody that is new to watch-alongs, anybody in the chat that is also joining us, you guys should know how watch-alongs work. But for any of the newbies around here, I'll tell you. So make sure you grab your copy of Halloween 3 if you have it on Blu-ray, DVD, or the 4K. And also, if you guys need a timestamp, please ask Fritzky. Put it down in the chat, and he will give you the timestamp because he has the laptop right on. So, anyways, yeah, you queue it up. You go to 000, and when we say play, we play at the same time, and we go through the whole movie. So, yep. So yeah, if you guys are watching us live or on the replay, welcome here. So, and of course, I left links down in the description below that goes to these guys' channels. I always forget to point that out, but I left links in the description below that go to their channels. So go check them out because they deserve it. And hey, why not? While you're at it, subscribe to my channel as well. Hit that notification bell as well. Hit that thumbs up. All that good stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited to get into this, but at the same time, I'm not because this is one of my least favorite of the series. But you know, you guys like watching us. You guys like watching me suffer at points, so I'm gonna put myself through this. But if I like this movie a lot more, I'm thanking this dude down here.
Well, honestly, here's the thing: if you pretend that it's not attached to the series, then it's fine on its own terms as a Halloween season to movie.
Yeah, but I just can't get that out of my head though because it's literally titled Halloween 3 when it really should not have been.
Not to, but honestly, if you think of it as Halloween season of the witch rather than Halloween 3 season of the witch, then yeah.
Yeah, I guess you have a good point, but let's hit the chat here really quick. He showed up here a little bit early, but Mr. Jared Runner, what is going on, man? Another great creator here on YouTube, and a frequent guy that always pops up around here anytime I'm doing a live stream. So thank you as always, Jared.
Yeah,
always here, man.
Whenever somebody always does a live stream, he's always on. So.
Yep, you're the real MVP, Jared. You're the MVP. Yeah. Gold Pizza Brain's also in here. What's going on, man? It's better than Curse of Michael Myers. I disagree to an extent. I disagree.
Curse of Michael Myers. It's not by much, but I would say I think I do like this one a tiny bit better, actually.
Yeah, I disagree. be honest with you. I have a little bit more fun with Curse of Michael Myers, but we'll see how this one goes when we go through this. I'll say that at least. I'm not going to try to, I'm not going to try to hold these guys back from enjoying it as much as they do. So, I mean, I don't have a right to do that. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited to get into this. And without any further ado, guys, I think we should get started because this movie is almost 100 minutes long. So we should probably just get through it right as soon as we can. So, and since we have a guest around here, Mr. Bimbuster, why don't you count us down?
All right. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll them.
Let's get it.
Let me see. It's not focusing. There we go.
There we go.
Right. We on.
We on, baby.
You gotta admit though, like Luke, for a movie that's for such a different title in this franchise, that I think a very different intro is definitely much needed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm in my family room today. Different setup.
Yep, different setup. I could tell you're in a different setup. I was like, "Where's your studio, bro?"
Can I say how much I actually love this opening sequence? How much I actually love the opening sequence, the title sequence. Like I agree with you, Fritzky. It's something different that kind of sets it apart. It kind of gives it that old school, vintage feel.
For sure, it's like even right down to the fact that it's going to be super hard to explain, but even the symmetry of it, it's almost shaped like how old TVs were like rounded, like before the flat screens. It even if you look close, it's shaped like almost like the old school rounded TV shape. Which is super cool. I love when films like, I don't know, I just love when films like say this or Videodrome or what have you have sequences where it just like it looks like you're watching an old film.
Yep, for sure.
On an old TV.
Yeah, but clearly I'm watching this on a newer TV, so I don't know how you kind of compare it to that. But if it was an old school TV that I was watching this on, then I would see that. But I don't know, man.
More visuals. It looks like it's on an older TV.
Yeah, visual. There you go. I think that probably would have been the more proper term to use, visual-wise, not screen-wise. Right. October, Saturday the 23rd.
Yeah, no, talk about hopping right on into the Halloween season.
No kidding.
The last time I watched this film, it's way more, I think I might have mentioned this the last stream, it's a lot more funny than I remember it being. Like, like, wait, how old are you again? Like, are you kidding me? That's hilarious.
I love how it takes place in California, a long way away from Illinois. So.
Yeah, that's true too. Also switching it up a little bit.
Looks like Christine is chasing after you, buddy.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this guy in something else. I can't place his face though.
Yeah,
it looks familiar.
Yeah, Jared, you can't say anything about Curse of Michael Myers since you haven't seen it. So,
Jared, have you seen Halloween 3?
Oh, he's thinking to join for Halloween 4. Hit us up, man.
Join us. More the merrier.
Yes, sir. Oh, goody. Christine's back.
It's actually a John Carpenter film I have not seen. Shame to say.
What?
Nope, never seen it.
You've never seen Christine?
I have not.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an El Camino?
Yeah, it said El Camino on there.
Ah, cool.
Or my eyes deceiving me again like they always do. You're pulling the chain of death. What did I freaking tell you, dude?
Got to turn into a car sandwich. Crunch.
So anticlimactic. Okay, Jared said he has seen Season of the Witch.
Oh, cool. What do you think of it? You know what? Honestly, I was actually debating on getting one of the Trick or Treat Studios masks just for the sake of the live stream, but I said, that might be going a little too far. I might do it for hold me against my word though. You might see a Trick or Treat Studios one of the Season of the Witch masks popping up in one of the later streams at some point. We'll see. It just couldn't make it to the movie it should have.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yes.
Silver Shamrock Novelties.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't love this song, dude? Like, come on.
It's Halloween. To Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
I think you just intertwined like two different songs.
It reminds you of back in the days when they actually had catchy jingles for commercials.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nowadays
Reese's
it's like,
Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
And nowadays it's just here's some big flashes of stuff. Here's just like that. So.
Commercials used to be very creative, and now they're not.
Cal L is in the chat. What's going on, man? What's up?
What's up, Cal?
So good to have you in the chat, man.
Might need to mute my mic in 1 second here because my folks are coming home, I think.
Oh boy.
But it shouldn't be for too long though. Oh yes. Also, I think there's Trick or Treat Studios variations. I think there's as far as the variations go, I think there's the standard ones and a glow in the dark set, which is kind of cool. Especially for, I think it'd be the most cool for the witch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Bro, it looked like a camel with a back problem. Says, what up, fellas, and to the sir I haven't met. That's this dude. Fake Tom Selleck in this movie, pretty much, yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me look at the casting here. What is this? What is this? Tom? It's. I think it's Tom Atkins.
Yeah.
What are you basically? Tom Selleck's twin brother. Dollar Tree alert! Like, I swear. I think I'm already enjoying this one now.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, this scene is great. Especially the funniest part about it is how big the masks are on their little tiny bodies.
Yeah, you don't say, dude. Facts. Best stash thanks at Selleck. Nope, it's his fake twin brother.
Oh my gosh, this is like one of my favorite parts of the movie right here with the nurse.
I don't know. I think he looks more like Chuck Norris than he does Tom Selleck.
What do you mean, like a Chuck Norris that you would find at Walmart or something?
Yeah. Dollar Tree.
Yes,
Tree Chuck
thank
Norris.
you. Thank you.
Uh-oh. The second that a Silver Shamrock commercial plays, it wakes him up.
Oh my god, he's out of his coma. It's a miracle.
Nurse, whatever it is,
why is Silver
15 more
Shamrock
cc's of that commercial.
Dude, why is Silver Shamrock like the big bad in this movie? It just took a guy out of a coma.
It really did. And then the exec comes over and says, "You owe me $500." Like, how terrible would that be?
Dude, at this point, I wonder what else the commercial can do. Cure cancer or whatnot, like cure AIDS.
No, it's gonna be now that I think about it, it's basically just gonna be Poltergeist.
Yeah. Oh, this is the part right here. This is my favorite part. Is it a slap or a squeeze? I don't remember. I think it's a squeeze. It's a squeeze.
He was like, "Is it a slap or a squeeze? Slap or squeeze? Squeeze!"
I was like, I couldn't remember if it was a slap or a squeeze. That's like
my god!
That's like my favorite part of the movie, dude.
For comedic relief, that is.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, this entire movie is hilarious, dude, from front to back, honestly. Like, how much of it is intentional or not is the question, but that only makes it more funny.
I feel like this is, like, so intentional because, like, I felt like Tommy Lee Wallace when he did the miniseries of it felt like a comedy because of Tim Curry. The way he talks like Pennywise. Like, "Hiya, Georgie."
Yeah, for sure.
Aren't you gotta say hello?
Also, because of the stakes of Halloween 1 and 2, like, this film, like, I don't know. It doesn't try as hard for the scares, but I think it doesn't really need to either, because I think this film is way more rich in the entertainment and the comedy than the scares, for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I definitely see that now. It's just,
So, we got a cat in the building.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cat's in the building. Hopefully it's not the Jellicles.
No.
I've never owned a cat.
I'm sure you guys probably got that joke.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Oh, now he's going to put him in a real coma.
Oh, two fingers, bro.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh man! Ah! Oh, he's ripping him off. Oh, now he's dead for real, dude.
Great practical effects, dude.
Clench your fist? No, you don't.
Oh, that was great.
Dude, why does this like remind me of the movie Night Watch in some ways? Like, cause you don't know who the killer is, but then somehow, unexpectedly, it's a different killer, like the one that you least expected.
Uh-oh. I swear, this doctor is the most sleaziest character like I've ever seen in any movie ever.
Sleaze and back.
And we thought that that one guy who went into the hot bath therapy room with the girl who gets her face melted. Remember?
Yeah.
We said that paramedic was a sleazy character. This doctor takes it to a whole nother level.
What, Agnes does?
No, not Agnes, the doctor.
The doctor. Why would you pour gasoline on your face, you dummy?
Because he's out of here.
He's like, bro, he's just like this. See ya.
That's kind of an epic way to go out, though. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Just like the way he just did it, or what I did. Like,
well, the best part about it is the no emotion. Like he douses it, and then he's like,
like he just pours gasoline on his face, and then he lights a lighter, and he's just like, "See you later."
Awesome. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, no. We were saying that the paramedic in the last movie was sleazy and just trying to get in everybody's pants. This doctor's way worse, dude.
No kidding. No kidding.
He is like so outrageously horny. It's not even a joke. And you know what? I'm just making a connection now. What is it with medical people being so horny in movies? It's so true, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it is.
Why are medical people so freaking? Why are their peckers so long out?
Peck, peck, peck. Just like that. That's what they're doing.
You know what they're doing? Rather than thinking of ways to get out of the situation in horror films, they're thinking with the wrong head. If you know what I mean.
Yo, Jared just did it, dude. Dude, my car. What the fuck? How did he do it to my car? That's perfect, dude. That's perfect. And the award for comment of the day goes to Jared.
That was definitely comment of the day for sure.
Yeah, anyone else try to top that comment, you probably won't succeed.
I love in that scene where he's on the phone with his ex-wife, the firefighter with the hat on.
Yeah.
Doesn't even seem like he wants to be there. He's just sitting there going, nodding his head about everything, just standing there.
I was just looking at the firefighter too. Funny enough.
It was like, nah, you don't really seem like my ex-wife.
But you know what? As the firefighter was walking out, there was the nurse. Her little hat reminded me of In-N-Out. Do you have In-N-Outs where you guys live? Luke, I don't think you do. You live in Minnesota.
I don't, but I have been doing it In-N-Out before. So
yeah, I've been to one. I don't have one up here either.
Oh, dude, In-N-Out is like when we really just don't know where to go, like for dinner or whatever. In-N-Out is just one of those you really can't go wrong with. At least where I live.
Yeah. I mean, I know I did stop there one time, like on my way back from California. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But that was obviously for a band trip, so I didn't. It wasn't technically a vacation, but
In-N-Out is so good, bro. It's like, oh man.
I kind of want to go back there just to check out the Oscars museum that Mark posted about.
What about visiting your boy Fritzky? You can't come all the way out here and not come pay a visit.
That'd only be if I'm coming to Arizona, bruh.
I guess that's true. Or if your plane like stops in Phoenix, you have to come.
Fair point. I guess. Not. I turned right on you.
Wednesday the 27th.
Mm-hmm.
4 days.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't he try to get with this girl at some point?
Can tell you.
I'm trying to remember. He does? I knew it. I was like, I feel like he does with this one. The dog's here.
Getting in each other's shoes.
Interesting. Oh, I was right.
Yeah, because she literally just kissed him.
I knew it. I was like,
award for predictor. Award for predictor goes to you, buddy. Let's see. Goose86 in the chat. What's going on? Thank you so much for coming in.
What's up, Goose?
Oh, speaking of Goose, we have, man, how many people are we going to have for Halloween for? Because
I don't know, man, because I haven't contacted anybody about that. Because I know AJ is not going to join.
Well, remember, there's one person who was supposed to be on this stream with us that change of plans happened. Oh, here we go. Advertisement for the first Halloween.
Yeah.
The night he came home.
But what I was going to say was, remember
that I know who it was.
Yeah, we had the special guest that canceled, but we'll be here for Halloween 4.
Yep. They are coming for you. He's literally talking about you, Fritzky.
They are coming for you, Fritzky.
I can't imagine.
I feel like we've made Night of the Living Dead reference every single stream so far. The last 2 ones, I feel like we've talked about that.
Like, they're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
There's one of them now.
Look, there comes one of them now. Imagine you're in the worst stream of your life, and then someone some weird crazy dude just comes up as I'm coming for you. Bro, how freaky would that be? You would want to wake up so fast just to get out of that freaking dream, bro. Believe me.
For sure.
Yep.
No, come here. No. Come here. Be a guest on the stream. No.
Here, doggy.
Here, doggy dog. No. Come here. There she is.
Hey!
We saw her for 2 seconds.
2 seconds and now she's gone.
Yeah.
2-second puppers.
Yep.
I'll get my dog, but he's downstairs. If you guys want to see us,
so far.
But I know, but if you guys really want to see my dog, I'll bring him up here.
I mean, you're the only one that hasn't brought a pet on, so why not?
All right. Screw you guys, I'll do it. All right, I'll go get him. Wait, you don't need to pause at all. Everything's okay. So.
Yeah. No, this part there's not much that happens. So.
Right.
It's funny because the plot twist in this movie with that girl is that she's like it's definitely like quite noticeable once you have seen the film. But honestly, I think it's kind of, if you've never seen it, kind of, well, I don't know. You don't really see it coming, to be honest. If you've never seen it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, I know I've just been praising the film for how stupidly fun it is, but like that is actually one good strength, I think, of the movie for sure. Oh my gosh, the old TVs, dude.
Yeah, the CRTs, yeah.
Boop up, boop up.
I remember. Oh, did you bring your dog?
Say hello to Charlie.
Cute dog. What's up, Charlie? Dude, it's a dude, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a guy. It's a boy dog.
Hello, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Look.
I wasn't sure what to expect. I didn't know like what kind of dog you had.
It's a Shih Tzu.
That's my grandmother has a Shih Tzu poodle mix.
I guess I'll have him on here for a little while, so.
Why not?
Saying hi.
Man, we've had so many guest appearances this stream.
Yeah, pretty much. What are you doing? Here. Here, you hop up here. There you go, buddy.
That was kind of a random line. I feel like a goldfish. Like I halfway know what she meant, and I halfway don't.
Yep.
This looks like the little town in Beetlejuice.
Yep. Your dog is thinking, call me doggy one more time and I'll bite your butt. Uh-oh. Someone appeared in the stream here. My boy.
Who is it? Zach.
My boy Zach.
You love
What's
this movie,
up?
Zach? Yo.
What's up, Zach?
Man?
How's it going, Zach? Thank you so much for coming in, man.
Sure, that's what you want to do. You want a motel room to have talk where nobody's watching you. All right, whatever.
All right, come here, buddy.
Whatever you say.
I don't care if it's like a 5-star motel. That literally doesn't even look like one. It looks like a -1.
Looks like something you would find on a rainy night on the side of the road when you're lost.
That looks like
that says Bates Motel on the side of it. Apart from the pink doors.
Yeah, it literally looks like a motel you would find in the middle of nowhere.
And he's running up to the house now to get changed to just run back down and kill her in the shower. That's what he's doing.
Yep.
The factory behind them. Why am I getting so many Tim Burton vibes off this? Because the town, like that shot from that was overviewing that church earlier, looked like the Beetlejuice, the little model town in Beetlejuice, and then and then the factory on the hill kind of reminded me of the big castle on the hill in Edward Scissorhands.
Oh yeah, for sure. Get out of here, Zach. That's not your favorite movie. I already know it. Get out. Good joke, buddy. Good joke. A true genius.
Watch it be Zach's watch him not be sarcastic, and it's like in his top 10 films. Oh my god, that'd be great.
And now here comes Lone Star.
Oh my gosh, an RV with a W on it. Breaking Bad in the making.
Oh, it's Cousin Eddie.
Look who caught you, boy. I know it. I love you, brother.
Oh, I remember these people are like the most overwhelmingly nice people ever in a movie.
I couldn't even see those guys even being nice people. I would see those guys being the serial killers.
That would actually be kind of a cool plot twist if they were.
Yeah, it really would be. Like, it'd be like a... I mean, I know that, like, we just predicted it like a mile away, but, like, if that was the case, though, I'd be like, what's the point?
Yeah, but then again, it'd be kind of cool because, like, not very often do you see, like, a whole family of killers. Like, yeah, with Texas Chainsaw, I guess, but not, like, with, like, a little kid and a father and wife, you know, like, more of a traditional family.
Have you guys seen Identity with John Cusack and Ray Liotta?
Yep. Yep.
I'm getting vibes of that in here when everyone shows up at the hotel.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Because it's kind of in a hotel kind of like this.
It is, yeah. Thanks, Zach. But yeah, also I forgot to mention, I do say this in other streams as well whenever we're doing watch-alongs. If you guys are watching this live, this also is a Q&A, so go ahead and leave some questions down in the chat if you want. We are more than game to answer some questions.
This is my other favorite part of the movie. Where do you want to sleep? That's a dumb question.
Where do you want to sleep? That's a dumb question. I think he's saying...
I think we know what he's saying.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Apparently this little guy wants to keep coming in.
Also, with all the fields in the background, it kind of reminds me of the opening of Halloween 4.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, the purge is coming. Have them clear the streets.
I thought for real you were grabbing like the guns, bro. I was like, what the hell?
Wait, what?
Like, I thought because he said that the purge is coming, I better clear these streets.
I just thought of the purge as well with that scene.
Yeah, no, and you were turning over for a second.
Dude, look at that. There's no way that didn't inspire the purge, at least in a slight sense.
I mean, I went to college in a small town, and this is a lot worse than small town colleges.
Really?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Because usually by that time, most restaurants are closed at 6 in those small towns.
Oh my gosh!
So the only thing that are still open are gas stations, and it's so that's where you usually hang out.
There you go.
I remember hearing the story of when Slipknot was forming. That's actually them growing up in Des Moines. That's actually how they got started, was hanging out at a gas station like that. Because I think one of them used to work there, and then two more of them used to kind of just hang out, and that's when they started talking about music, and then that led to making a band, and then now they're arguably as of right now, the most successful metal band in the world. At least for what's going on. At least for relevancy, I mean. Because I don't really know any other bands like as far as even just like some form of rock music that's really doing anything as big as they are.
It's kind of true.
Like all the bands I used to listen to like in the 2000s, like Chemical Romance, Blink-182, what have you, like they still make music, but they don't have the fan base they used to.
Correct.
Green Day is definitely another one of those bands.
For sure, Green Day is. They still play shows.
I
they still do their thing, but
I mean, I'm still like a huge fan of those guys. I mean, I've been a fan of them like for like since I think I was like a freshman in high school ever since I started becoming a huge fan of Green Day.
Green Day was actually my very first concert. I was in 8th grade.
Nice. I saw them at the Hell Omega tour last year.
Oh, cool.
They were awesome, dude. I mean, Billy Joe Armstrong is a fantastic shows person.
Is the Hell Omega tour, is that the one that they did with Weezer and Fall Out Boy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you saw Weezer and Fall Out Boy too? That's cool.
Sure did. Yeah, they were great. I couldn't really sing much from Weezer though because I wasn't really familiar with most of their songs.
I really like Weezer's album Pinkerton. That's a really, really good album.
I like I'm not sure which album I like honestly because kind of depends. I mean, I think my favorite song from them has to be for Hash Pipe from the Green album.
Oh, Hash Pipe? Yeah, Hash Pipe's good.
And dude, that you can't deny, dude. That music video for Hash Pipe, freaking hilarious.
Yeah, Hash Pipe has a really funny video. But with Pinkerton, there's a lot of things that are pretty cool about that record because, first of all, even just the artwork on it, the singer is a big fan of like Japanese artwork, and it's very like Japanese-esque, if you will, if you look at it. And also, all of the songs were written while they were in college and like they were all kind of depressed at the time. The first album, the blue one, was successful, but they went on to go into college and what have you. But problem was all of them were just going through some shit.
Yeah.
It looks like they're having a threesome right there.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that. One of them actually got their head ripped off.
I'm sorry. It didn't look like they were shaking him. It looked like they were both freaking humping him.
We're just like,
Good riddance.
Good riddance indeed.
I hope you have the time of your life in hell.
Speaking of Green Day.
Exactly.
I had to do a Green Day. Dude, since you said good riddance, bro, I had to make a Green Day joke.
Because it's funny. I mean, that was the theme song of my graduating class in 1999.
Oh, really?
That was the theme song for the graduating class of 2018 back at my school. I mean, we didn't do that for my graduation. I graduated like 3 years later.
Oh.
I think we did Remember Me from Coco.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think we had a graduation song, to be 100% honest. We just had the normal one they play at everybody's ceremony.
See, Jared says, have you guys ever bought a statue? If not, what statue do you want to get?
A statue? I have to think for a second. I do have a statue. I have that. You remember my Midsummer one with the flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that one. That's one of my favorites. And we have some other statues here in the house, but that's the only statue that I own.
I really want a Batman statue for sure. I definitely want a Batman statue.
Mm-hmm.
And not just any Batman. Robert Pattinson's Batman.
I thought you were going to say Michael Keaton's for some reason.
No, I'm always on Robert Pattinson, bro.
Just get a changing head and just change the head. Make it like Robert Pattinson, Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, Val Kilmer.
Like
yeah,
for real.
I like that, but I'm always.
But don't get the George Clooney one. Don't get it.
No, I'm not getting George Clooney, bro, because dude, George Clooney, he even jokes about it still to this day about him playing Batman.
Honestly, he's the perfect Bruce Wayne.
But as Batman, though, that's a different story.
He looks like Bruce Wayne, dude.
Neither did Michael Keaton. He didn't look like Bruce.
No.
But I will say Michael Keaton
has
arguably my favorite Batman suit, believe it or not.
Suit, yeah. Can't move my neck. Ooh, the body.
The body. Flexing on them chicks. If I can't move my head, I gotta move the body to get some chicks. Like, I can tell that's that's his motive, bruh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Naughty business.
Oh, man. Again, Luke, there are definitely times where we are very happy that we are not showing what we're watching on screen.
Mm-hmm.
We were happy that we did that with X.
Oh, yeah, that was arguably the most sexual movie we've seen on a stream.
Dude, that's like a freaking porno slasher. That's what that movie is. It's a porno slasher.
Mm-hmm.
The one part that's so funny to me is the fact that this guy is like incredibly older than her, but yet it's still trying to make it like hot.
Like, speaking of, I think I might watch X after this.
I saw X actually a few days ago with some friends for a group night.
What'd they think?
Oh, they really enjoyed it.
And need I say more about why I'm going to watch it?
Hey guys.
Wait, say what?
Need I say more about why I'm going to rewatch it, dude? I got the Blu-ray.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Cool.
Dude, after you showed me that movie, bro, I was like, I have to buy this.
Uh-oh, here it is. The most iconic line of the movie. Wait.
Aren't you at least a bit tired? No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How old are you? How old are you? Relax. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Hey, let's all give a round of applause for that one.
The fact that you ask after,
oh my God. It's like, oh, yeah, good speech. Yeah.
I changed my mind about the squeeze. That is the best part of the movie. I changed my mind. That is the best scene of the entire movie.
That just freaking comes out of nowhere, bro.
It's funny that my favorite part in a horror film isn't even really anything. Well, it's horrifying in a different way, I guess, but
it's horrifying that in a sense, like where an older guy is literally, it looks like he's having sex with a minor.
Yeah, he did. Wait, actually,
you're going to jail for life, boy.
Technically, because of the plot twist later in the film, I guess you could argue that he did not. Technically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, technically, but again, whoa, what the?
Yo!
Who cares? Again, dude, this is like flashback to the Willy's Wonderland thing, like when they were like the.
Oh, dude,
this chick and that guy were having sex. Like, just
on
be
scene,
like,
bro.
Oh my God!
Gotta love the practical effects in this movie.
That is amazing.
Oh, sick! That is fantastic.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, dude, the fact it crawled on her eyeball and going in her hair. Oh my God. Sick. And dude, and not to mention with the laser beam in a minute before, and that is how you know, ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed watching an 80s movie.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, even like when you watch Hellraiser and some of those effects, like you can tell you're watching an 80s movie. Like, you can tell. I mean, I'm not knocking on the film at all because it's my favorite horror movie, but it's a well-known fact that you can tell you're watching an 80s movie. Like, you can tell. So, Soulless Trenchcoat. Hey, man, how you doing? I haven't seen you here for a while. Thank you so much for coming in. Season of the Witch is a classic.
Yes, it is.
Come to the stream.
I'm enjoying it. I'll tell you right now, I'm actually liking this one a little bit more. Thanks to you, doofus.
I have a way of words.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Because I know you love Red Rocket. I don't care for it, man. I think it's boring.
For Red Rocket? Really?
Yeah.
I love Red Rocket.
Now, despite what my score may tell you, I don't care for the movie, dude.
Interesting.
So, like, dude, I don't know, man. It's just the comedy does not hit at all, man. I think the comedy is just like it's so dry and like I didn't really find it funny.
See, I didn't like the movie because I thought it was funny, and I didn't even really like it for the fact that it was like for the fact that it was a comedy. And if anything, the humor is, if I had to pick a weak spot in the movie, it's not even that it didn't do it for me. It just didn't even, the humor kind of just went in one ear and out the other, to be honest. But Red Rocket for me, it's hard to explain, but that movie, like, I don't know, just like spoke to me on a personal level that I can't explain. And that's not a good thing, because it's about a middle-aged, washed-up old ex-porn star that's trying to take money from his ex's his mother-in-law, and then he becomes a pedophile. So it's not good that I'm saying that a film like that for some reason resonated with me. I don't know why it did, but like it was so good. I don't know. It's very hard to explain. It's like it was personal, but not personal by definition. I don't know. I don't think that makes sense at all, but I don't know. That film spoke to me in a language I can't like explain.
Good speech, yeah, good speech. Oh man, I don't know, man. That movie's just not for me.
And that's okay, because it's not, first of all, like, I get it if the comedy doesn't work for you, but to be honest, like I said, I didn't like it for the comedy. That's not really what it was.
Well, and plus the fact that you say about like what actually happens, like especially like after when I really thought about it and I saw the concept that it's an old dude that fell in love with a teenage girl, I was like, that is so messed up.
Yeah, no, and I will say that the subject matter is like extremely disturbing on paper, but for some reason it didn't, like, I don't know. While in real life, yes, that would be very sick. For some reason, the film made me, should I say, want to follow a character that should on paper be so unlikable, and you should hate his guts so much, and you do hate his guts, but for some reason I just wanted to keep seeing where the journey would take him. Like, I want to see, okay, this guy is like the lowest of low in scum. How far can he possibly go with this life that he's living? And so that's like, I don't know. That's what constantly always kept me intrigued in the movie. But I will say, by every mean, that movie is for a niche audience. And I wholeheartedly admit that it is a film that's not for everybody.
I mean, I'll just say I like it. It's just, I mean, honestly, because of its concept and the comedy being so lowbrow, I can't get into it.
I know what you're saying. It's a little too much. But
like, I love the Florida Project because it was actually a little bit more contained.
Yeah.
It wasn't like so in your face like Red Rocket was. Like
Red Rocket is just does not hold back. For sure.
Like, it's just so in your face. And I like in your face movies, but that was way too much.
I get that. Like, the fact that it shows, like, I don't know, explicit scenes with a minor is like, I have to admit, even like me, I was like questioning, should I be watching this movie?
Yeah, because like at one point I was like, I almost wanted to turn it off and then just give it a 2 out of 5. Like, but then I kept going, and I liked a lot more of the dramatic stuff that was happening, especially like with the money situation, which again, I'm honestly not gonna lie, I felt like a lot of those situations just came out of nowhere. Like, just, I didn't feel like they really had like a proper like purpose, like to why they're actually happening.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way I feel, like personally, because I felt like they were just written in there just to actually just add more drama when there really should not be. Like, in regards to him owing money, he should be having a lot more drama with the police because of what he was doing.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess I can definitely see where you're coming from for sure.
So, yeah, I get that in some ways because honestly, the movie that is so messed up that I resonate with is Hellraiser. That movie's messed up, dude. Like, dude, that movie,
like
it is.
that movie is messed up. Like, you look at that movie and you're like, it's technically like a romantic horror film, but bro, it is so messed up.
Okay, you know what? Just because you said that, unfortunately, my parents my dad legitimately made a joke the other day. He said that I'm worried that Alex is going to go into the wrong kind of filmmaking and he's going to go into adult films because of the movies he watches. And if I just name some of the films in my favorites list, that it kind of unfortunately it's a coincidence if there ever was one, and I need you guys to believe me on that one. It's a coincidence if there ever was one. But I mean, we already said Red Rocket. I would also consider Hellraiser one of my all-time favorites as well. Here we go. Here's some others. Y Tu Mama También, Wolf of Wall Street, Videodrome. I would say Taxi Driver definitely has some quite explicit material too.
Videodrome definitely.
Perfect Blue, Mulholland Drive, Midsummer, Lost Highway. Hold on. Eyes Wide Shut. I'm not making myself look good here at all. Clockwork Orange, Boogie Nights, Climax, American Psycho. Yeah, no, I'm not making myself look good at all here. But and like I said, excuse me, and like I said, oh, you talked about X. X is definitely one of my favorites of the year. And it's like, yeah, no, I know from far away it 100% like if we all know what those films have in common that I just listed, but like I don't know. That's not the reason why I like them. Like I don't enjoy watching a film for the adult, I don't know, explicit content. Like that's not why I like the movies. I like it for so many other reasons.
Yep, exactly. It's interesting to follow a monster. Sometimes you got to get to study them and get inside their head, try to understand them.
Yeah, that's my question. Was that even legal to film?
Jesus.
Well, I don't think it was practical, so I think technically, yeah.
But if that was practical, bro, I'd be like, get out of here. You're going to jail. Hey, Fritzky, I think you just found a new best friend right here. Soulless Trenchcoat says, I'm a horror guy. I resonate a lot with a lot of messed up movies.
He's definitely been agreeing with me quite a bit for everything I've been saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Again, like I know I sound like a maniac in the making, but I don't know.
That's the way you feel, dude. I'm happy for you.
Luke, while I know it's not as high up as it used to be, like just because of new films that have come out, do you still call Anomalisa one of your favorites?
Of course.
I've been low-key wanting to give that film another chance.
Do it, man. I think it might grow on you.
Maybe.
Because
I already do want to see it again.
Because, when I first watched it, bro, I was just blown away from, what I was seeing. Then I watched it again, and I was like, yeah, this is one of my favorites. But obviously it got bogged down because of 4 movies this year. 4 movies.
This has been a great year for film.
Yeah, because let's see, what did we have? Because, the ones that are in my favorites right now, we have Top Gun Maverick, which is no doubt, why? Because don't ever ask me why Top Gun Maverick is in my top 10.
I don't think anybody's ever going to question why Maverick would be in somebody's top 10.
But the one that's definitely going to get me a lot of questions, Fritz, again, I know you know this one.
Black Phone?
Yep. That one's gonna get a lot of questions, but here's the thing: I don't care.
Yeah,
it's my opinion.
And then Batman, and then I'm forgetting one more.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Everything. Thank you. That's what it was. Yeah, no, my top 5 of the year are, well, okay, here's my top 3 that definitely stand above the other 2 in no particular order. I'd say would be Jackass Forever, Batman, and Nope. And then the other 2 that I would throw in there to make it a top 5 would be Top Gun Maverick and X.
Oh yeah, I think
Mhm.
but I switched this one around for my top 5 because I don't know, man. Like my top, like between like for number 5, that's always a competition because I had I think I remember for like a week ago I put Nope in my number 5, but then I was like I keep loving Jackass Forever, so I switched it back over to I switched that one back over to number 5.
Yeah.
So
Binbuster, what are your top 5 of the year so far?
I think he's trying to grab the list.
Mhm.
Oh,
Not
one more
trying to.
day for Halloween.
Sorry, you cannot complete your numbers dialed. While you're on the phone, let's talk about your car's extended warranty.
But yeah, if I had to add a few more on there, I'll go Nope, Sonic, Elvis, The Northman, and The Bad Guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude, but X went down a little bit for me.
That's
More and more I
okay.
thought about it. Like, it's just that I don't know, man. I just felt like some characters were not given enough time.
That and you
Like,
slightly prefer some of the others that have come out this year.
like, bro, I had so much fun watching that, but I couldn't but because of how much fun I was having watching X, I couldn't even like focus on like any problems I would have.
I guess that's true, but then again, like the one thing I will say about the characters though is that what? Oh, sorry, my bad. One thing that I will say about the characters though is that when it comes to like slashers in general, I don't know. I feel like the characters don't really need to be that in depth because if you think about really any other slasher ever, like like as far as like I mean, name any of them: Halloween, Texas Chainsaw, what have you. The characters are there either to get chopped off or to survive their and make their way out. Like it's one or the other, and they don't necessarily have to have a lot of I don't know meaning or depth to be good characters for that kind of movie.
It's just that like it doesn't even like really become a slasher towards the end of the second act.
I guess that's true. I just like how stylistic the first half was, though.
Yeah, but I just kind of wish we got a little bit more time with some of the characters. I mean, that scene like where they were cracking open like beers and everything, and I was just like, that's not really enough.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, like, I mean, obviously the main character that we get to know most from is obviously Maxine because she is the main character.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jen Ortega has quite a bit of screen time too.
Until she gets shot.
Yeah, but that's like literally the last like 5 minutes of the movie, though.
But bro, when she got shot, bro, I was like, they did not just do that.
I'm glad they did it. She fucking went flying across the porch.
That was cool, though. I'm not gonna lie, that was cool. But man,
no, yeah. The thing is, I mean, I get why someone could like kind of get a little frustrated that the kills didn't happen a little sooner. But the thing is, like, I don't know. One, I appreciated the style that it was going for because it's definitely a very stylistic slasher. And if you don't try to do something different, then it's just going to be very stereotypical, I guess, and very disposable. And second of all, the other thing is I enjoyed being with the group for as long as that was. me personally. Like I liked when they were on the road. I liked when they were hanging out at the house. I liked when they were shooting the pornos. Like that was all like I liked all of that.
Yeah. Oh, here's a little question for you, Fritzky. What did you think of the casting choice of Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams?
I'm probably not going to see the movie, so I don't really care. But
it's a show on Netflix, bro. It's a show on Netflix. It's not a movie.
Oh, it's going to be for a show? Okay,
so yeah, it's only about 8 episodes. And Tim Burton is the one that's helming it.
Well, that really tells you that I'm not going to be seeing it because I didn't even know that it was a show.
I think you'll like it because it's actually like a more like of a reality spin on things and not just being so cartoony like the other portrayals of Wednesday Addams.
I guess so. And I mean, she definitely I don't know, put a little makeup on her face and she might she definitely looks the part for sure, but I don't know. It's just
I saw some clips of that and I think she does fit the part because of some of the dialogue that she has. I think she does fit the part. You must be the self-appointed queen bee. Interesting thing about bees: pull their stingers out and they drop dead.
Yeah, I think she definitely looks the part. I can tell you right now that she can play the part without even knowing. Oh, that part's hilarious. He thinks
it's a robot. It's a robot.
He thinks she's shaking the shit of an old lady, but it's a robot.
Where is she? Where is she?
The fact his head falls off is the best, or her head falls off is the funniest part too.
Imagine Batman. Imagine if someone you're locked up in prison and then, Batman comes in and is like, "What have you done?"
Right.
That would be amazing.
Oh yeah. But to answer your question, what do I think about the casting choice? Like I said, she looks the part. I can tell you right now that she could definitely play the part, but will I be checking it out? I have so many more things I'm much more interested in. Oh, fun fact for you guys, trivia question. What is coming out of this guy's mouth? What did they use?
Lemons? Oh, wait, no.
Orange juice?
Hardened orange juice. That's correct.
He was a robot too.
Yep. Yep. Hardened orange juice is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, the frozen concentrate stuff. Okay.
Yep. Jared has a question for Bin Buster. What's your favorite show as of now?
Only Murders in the Building on Hulu with Steve Martin and Martin Short.
I've been wanting to watch that, dude, but I'm still.
That was such a quick answer, and the fact that you answered so fast makes me.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to season 3 with Paul Rudd joining the cast.
Luke, I have 2 questions for you. What is your favorite show, and do you still recommend Peacemaker?
Yes. Please watch Peacemaker.
Okay.
Peacemaker's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Favorite show as of now? I've been on a huge kick of this since Wednesday. Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai? That's a good choice.
I am freaking adoring Cobra Kai.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude, I only got 2 episodes left of Cobra Kai, and then I'm done.
See, my favorite show of all time.
Oh wait, actually, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but there was one that I did not think of. But you guys probably already knew I'm on a kick on this right now. I think Fritzky knows this. Bob's Burgers, dude.
Oh yeah, you did say you've been watching Bob's Burgers.
I'm almost done, dude. I only have 1 season left, and then I'm done before season 13.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
It's a great show, man. Bro, the comedy I think Milne told me that he usually needs a break after 2 episodes of Bob's Burgers, and I'm like, that's cool. Because, the humor, it's definitely not everybody's cup of tea, especially with Gene. Because, bro, listen to this scene. It's the scene in the airport in season 11. Trust me, when you see my grandma, you'll know my mom's apples didn't fall far from that tree. I was like, he's talking about boobs.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not for everyone. You're completely right about that. But
And plus, the thing is, it's adult animation, not for kids.
Yeah. I will say though, I think it's a little more accessible for younger people. Like not like kids, but like it's a little more accessible for say like middle schoolers ish, like than say something just outrageously raunchy. You know, but
It's really raunchy though. Believe me, it's actually really raunchy.
not
like especially with a lot of the humor. I mean, because it's mostly Gene that brings in a lot of the inappropriateness.
Yeah, but not to the degree of like say like something super screwed up like Mr. Pickles or something like that.
Mr. Pickles? What?
You don't know Mr. Pickles?
Wait, is this South Park, bro?
No, it's not South Park. It's a show. It's like the most traumatizing thing I've ever seen in my life.
I've never seen that.
It's like about a satanic dog or something. It's like really screwed up and really disturbing.
That's why I'm sticking with Bob's Burgers, dude.
Yeah. But as far as like one that I think the whole family can enjoy, like accessibility wise, like one that definitely has enough adult humor for the adults, but also not raunchy to the point where kids can't enjoy it, or it's like not appropriate or whatnot. I would say Simpsons for sure.
Yeah, but The Simpsons has really gone downhill.
Yeah, oh yes, that's not even a joke. Like after season, like I don't know, 15-ish. Like not that I've seen every episode of The Simpsons up until then, but that's when I remember it just lost its spark.
And for me, Bob's Burgers has not been that way. Like they've been like either sometimes they would either been staying the same, getting a little bit lower, but they've never been like going so downhill for me. They haven't been like, oh my god, this season's so bad. All the episodes are bad. Nothing like that.
Simpsons started to go down after their movie.
I agree.
There you go. I mean, I don't know if Bob's Burgers is going to repeat that pattern at before season 13, but I'm hoping it doesn't.
Did. South Park did.
It didn't.
You think
honestly.
They went downhill after the movie?
Yeah.
What?
I disagree.
It's actually funny because I hear most people actually say that they think that the first two seasons, even the creators of the show, don't like the first two seasons, which I do have to intervene with that one, though, because I will say I don't know what the hate is with the first seasons or where it comes from, because that's literally where so many of the ongoing inside jokes that the show has made came from. Like Mr. Hanky, Starvin' Marvin, like all of
Mecha
that.
Streisand?
All of that stuff started with the first couple seasons. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think South Park season 20, it became like, it was up until that point-ish. It was like around 19, 20 that like it was, actually no, I didn't like 19, but 20 is when, and I have seen every episode up until like 20 something, but 20 was where it wasn't that it wasn't enjoyable, but it wasn't funny anymore. Like it was definitely still entertaining and I wanted to keep watching it, but it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
But my favorite season of South Park, I'm going to fact check myself, but I think it's season 8.
I think 2 is my favorite.
2 is very good. Yep, season 8 is
I'm a cop, and you will respect my authority. Yeah, right. You better get back to school, little boy.
Okay,
but
I've seen every episode up until season 21. That was the last one I saw all the way through. Okay. 21, but 21 was actually fire.
Bro, what's the craziest thing you remember from South Park? Like, what's the thing that made you go like, no way? They did not just do that.
There's the easy answer, and then
wait. The easy answer. What does that mean?
The easy. So there's the easy answer, and then there's some I could think, like, if I think for a second, I can think of. I mean, easily the one that's the most simple, but like the most fucked up, is the Scott Tenorman episode. But however, I will say that if I think about it, what's the one where? Oh, hold on, we gotta stop talking about South Park for 1 second.
Oh,
Yes,
Caesar!
Die! Oh yes.
I love how the pumpkin mask, when it deteriorates like that, looks like an actual rotted pumpkin.
I know. Oh my god, so many crickets.
Ew!
Snakes.
It's like a cobra.
Dude, you gotta paper and pencil write all this stuff down.
I love how the snake is coming out of the kid's mouth.
That's crazy, dude.
And that right there is a Western Diamondback rattlesnake. That is very infamous out here in Arizona and is our baseball team mascot.
Welp.
See, this isn't even possible. Oh, shit. Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just got bit right in the leg, bruh.
See, this
Dead.
isn't even possible to fit that many animals inside the mask, but whatever. This is where you got to give it the benefit of a doubt. Oh my god, the snake went in her ear.
Well, no, it's all due to the little thing on the back of the mask, the little like button logo thing.
Gotcha.
Because it's the same type of laser that went into that lady in the hotel room, and the bug came out
right.
first.
That's
good catch.
Right. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what was I saying a minute before that though? Not about South Park. I was saying something else. I can't remember.
I think the craziest thing that happened on South Park was in the Wheel of Fortune episode.
Oh, I hate that was.
It's like, all right, I like to solve the puzzle. Yes.
Dude, that was awesome. That was hilarious.
Huh? Oh, naggers. That's what it was.
But
like, bro, I cannot believe they went for that. I was just like, no way he just said that.
The best part is that the cameraman was an African American. That was the best part. I love because they knew Randy was gonna say it, and then the cameraman. What was that?
He's just like.
I think there's a really good shot of Phoenix, Arizona, if I recall correctly, coming up in a second here. My hometown. Well, kinda. I live in a sub-city of Phoenix, but
it is what it is. There it is.
Here it is.
There it is, man. Phoenix, Arizona. And I think that might actually be the on the one of the posters, like the silhouette of them.
Yeah, that's the
dude, oh my gosh! Shout out to Arizona, dude. We're famous. Anyway, one thing though in South Park that was really screwed up though was that Virgin Mary statue having a period or something like that. Like when it's like she just starts shooting blood all over the Pope. That was fucked up. I'm sorry. That was screwed.
Yeah. But yeah, the one I tend to gravitate towards is either the Wheel of Fortune or the Scott Tenorman.
Yeah.
Do you like it? Do you like it, Scott? I call it Mr. and Mrs. Tenorman chili. Nya, 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 nya. I made you eat your parents. Nya, 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 nya.
I mean, that's easily the most. I mean, I would say, honestly, that or the pilot are the two most iconic episodes, in my opinion.
My little brother has been abducted by aliens. It's true. Ask Cartman. They gave him an anal probe. I love that episode. Damn, wants to kiss when he tests the burger. Shut up, fat ass.
Shut up, fat ass. I don't even like her.
No, he did. He was lying about that the whole time.
That was so cap.
Besides
bro,
in the
even like
script, how does this robot know that that thing is in that drawer?
Cap.
Plot hole.
That's Cap.
Fidget spinner.
That's a fidget spinner. That's the one that's been behind it the whole time.
Dude, this film has just like predicted the future left and right.
No kidding.
Let's just hope that
Everybody.
the big climatic ending of this film doesn't actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie's back.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, buddy. Look,
Back again.
guess who's back?
Back again. Charlie's back.
Tell a friend.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, a drill.
God damn. Let's see it.
He's going phantasm on her.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Gnarly.
We didn't even see that. That was stupid. Like,
it's funny because the stuff that is a lot more smaller scale, like dying by a drill, isn't shown, but something as wild as a kid's face being torn apart by a mask with animals crawling out of it and shit, and a laser freaking disintegrating a woman's face, and a cockroach and like some kind of insect crawling out of her mouth, like that's all shown. But a drill is.
yeah, that's some crazy stuff, bro.
This film definitely wants you to focus on the big kills.
It really does.
This part is really interesting to me. This is like the only in the film.
Halloween.
This is the only reminder that I'm watching a Halloween film of the franchise, because I'm not gonna lie, up until like after we were talking about it in the intro and up until now, I completely forgot that it's a Halloween film, to be 100% honest.
Yep.
But this is the only part of the entire movie besides that one scene where it gets there's a commercial or whatever. Other than that, like this scene is the only part that reminds me of watching a Halloween movie, because the score comes in a second for what is it? Laurie's theme, I think.
Yep.
With the blood of animals and
Witchcraft.
children.
Part of our craft, witchcraft. They're in alignment. And it's time again. What does you want to change tonight, Doctor? I'm glad you'll be able to watch it.
It's kind of foreshadows how they go with the other part of the franchise when he's talking about that ritual. Because if I'm not mistaken, isn't that the ritual that made Michael Myers Michael Myers?
The ritual of Sam Hain.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
One thing that's kind of cool though is how Laurie's theme is playing right now on a TV, but it almost feels like this was a cue to score in the movie, in a way.
This scene kind of reminds me. Oh, we couldn't get the main actor here, so let's just do a stunt double. We have a mask on him, so prove to me that that's Tom Atkins. Prove to me.
Yep.
Without seeing the mustache, I don't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what also is another really good Skull Mask? Well, his name is literally Skull Mask from Fear Street 1994 or whatever, 1993, whatever the name of it is. Honestly, I hate to say it, I don't think in my personal opinion, I don't think the Fear Street movies got any better than the first one.
I think the sequels are better.
Really interesting. I think it's because I like Skull Mask so much as a villain. And it's cool that the sequels expanded upon it, but I don't know. I love the character so much and the costume because it's so simplistic and there's nothing really special about it, but that's what also kind of makes it cool. Is that it's literally just like just a Halloween costume, really.
Yep.
And also something kind of stereotypical, whereas like with Michael Myers, say, for example, like it's a lot more like iconic or whatever. Skull Mask kind of makes like a stereotypical Halloween costume, like, I don't know, way more, it hits with them way more of a bang, I guess. I got a question. What is, there he is.
All right. Sorry about that. I blacked out.
You're good. All right. My question is, what is your guys' favorite Wes Anderson Criterion cover? Because he has some really cool Criterion covers.
Grand Budapest.
Grand Budapest? Really? Interesting.
I don't really like the one for Moonrise Kingdom. I think that one is too plain.
I think it's plain, but I like how little it says about the film. That's what it's for sure is the most plain of them all, but it's also one, the most different, and two, like, says a lot without showing too much. It's so hard. I like the Bottle Rocket one quite a bit. I like the Life Aquatic one just because of the colors.
Rushmore.
And I really like Rushmore. Rushmore's your favorite?
Yep.
Yeah, Rushmore, I would have to say but for me, it's kind of a three-way tie between Rushmore, Life Aquatic, and Bottle Rocket. It's a shame that Fantastic Mr. Fox is not my favorite. And don't get me wrong, that one does have a good cover. But it's kind of a shame that Fantastic Mr. Fox is not my favorite because that's my favorite Wes Anderson film.
Royal Tenenbaum's cover isn't bad either. It's the same animation style as it seems like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I suspect that Isle of Dogs and French Dispatch will for sure get a Criterion release eventually because how the hell are they not going to when literally all of his other movies are Criterion?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that they waited. It's weird that they waited this long for Isle of Dogs, but
it's kind of like how the whole WALL-E thing happened, and everyone's talking about how we will get stuff like other Pixar movies. I'm like, no, this actually opens up the door for those movies from like earlier Disney, like all the live action stuff, to actually start coming forward.
For sure.
Right.
Bedknobs and Broomsticks, Swiss Family Robinson, stuff like that. Apple Dumpling Gang, stuff like that. Herbie, the Herbie series. So.
Thank you.
I think that opens up the door more for those than it does.
The Absent-Minded Professor.
Because a lot of those older ones are not on their Disney Movie Club.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like, and don't get me wrong, the Criterion Collection has some great titles in there, and it's introduced me to a lot of movies that I would never have even heard of if it wasn't for Criterion. However, I'm sorry, but everyone who like outrageously got mad at WALL-E for having a release, which for me is just way too much to actually get upset over. I get why it's questionable, but I don't, for some, but I don't get why they get so outrageously angry about it. And if they do, to me, they're just like, oh, we don't like it because it's not underground. It's like, oh my god, a lot of the movies.
Dude, that's like saying that they want want to have like the worst MCU movie to get a freaking Criterion, dude.
It's like I'm sorry, but if your thing is like, oh, Wally's not underground or not heard of enough, and I'm like, dude, there are so many Criterion films that are plenty like that are very well known. 12 Angry Men, Silence of the Lambs, 7 Samurai, like you name it.
Yeah. RoboCop.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are some films that are like very. Like, I don't hear a lot of people really talking about that are on Criterion. Like, I don't hear a lot of people talking about Devil in a Blue Dress or Failsafe.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's put me onto a lot of films that, like I said, I never would have even knew about at all if Criterion didn't exist. But at the same time, though, like I don't know. Like I will say though, it would have been my choice between Wall-E or Ratatouille. If I had to pick one for a Criterion release, it would have been between the two for sure.
I honestly would have picked Wall-E. I'm going to be honest. I would stick with Wall-E.
For me, it would have been Wall-E or Up.
Up.
Honestly, I would have wanted to see one for Coco.
That'd be cool.
That's too new, honestly. They would almost have to go back into the. It seemed like they went back into the Pixar catalog a little bit more with Wall-E. I know it's not that old, but it's a lot older than a lot of other stuff that they did.
Maybe a few more years pass, and then Coco would be more of a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling we're also getting some of the Fox catalog now too, probably coming out.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's more so what that workout was for, was to get some of the Fox catalog out there, or some of the TriStar catalog out there.
For sure. But if Disney does not make a deal with Criterion to release Isle of Dogs or French Dispatch, I don't know what they're smoking.
Yeah, how are you going to have his entire discography? Thinking of music too much.
Filmography.
How are you going to have his entire filmography and not have those two?
Right.
Especially when if you take the part of the equation out of there, the fact that both of them are his more recent films, put that aside, they're definitely, both of them, I would say, are very far from his most popular. I think French Dispatch only got somewhat more attention because it's rather recent, and then with Isle of Dogs, it's because he finally did another animated film. But still, neither of them are anywhere near as popular as some of the other ones. Oh.
So let's see the laser coming back into play now, like they did earlier in the movie. So.
Yep.
Happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Halloween.
Shamrock. Uh-oh. Who's up there?
The Circle of Death.
Don't look at. She might come out of your TV now.
Yep.
Samara's coming. He's doing a Luke. Luke always does a little clap. Although I don't think he does it as sarcastic as that, though.
It looked like so sarcastic to me, dude.
Whoa. Well then, it's kind of creepy.
They're going like boom, 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 boom.
Honestly, this movie doesn't really feel like a horror film. Like it just feels like more. I don't know. There are kills, but it just feels more like sci-fi almost kind of movie that takes place on Halloween. Like there's robots. Like
yeah. I mean that was the whole thing of the franchise of where John Carpenter wanted it to go, was different stories on Halloween that could be not necessarily real, but could actually give you different ideas. Because think of how much sci-fi now is into the horror genre because of this movie.
Yep.
Right. Especially afterwards.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, don't worry, dude. You did not have sex with a minor because she's not actually a person.
I love how his head was all not looking at the road and he doesn't crash, but when he's looking at the road, he crashes into a tree.
Actually, that reminds me of one of the scary stories to tell in the dark, where there was like this car that crashed into a tree, and there was like, actually, we'll give a shout out to Jason first, and then I'll tell that story.
What's up, Jason Carr? One of the biggest supporters of the film community, says hope all is well with everyone. Notifications aren't working. Don't know why. Always something. Heading for bed. Work in the morning. Yeah, Jason. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Oh, shout out to Jason, dude.
Yep, you sent me heat on 4K. So again, shout out to you, Jason.
Heat on 4K. That's good.
Yep.
But have a good night, dude. You are in our thoughts.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dude, that's so weird. The little arm.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, so the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books. I feel like did I talk about them last stream? I feel like I did. No, I didn't. It wasn't last stream I talked about.
Oh my god, her eyes are moving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Have you guys seen Return to Oz?
So Return to Oz? I have not.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
The Return to Oz, which was like a very dark sequel to the Wizard of Oz. There's the witch in there, Mombi. That scene with her eyes moving with the head reminds me of that because she has all these different heads that she puts on her body.
That's creepy enough, dude.
Luke, do you want to do that for a watch party? That sounds kind of cool.
Nah, I'm good. I got
look it up. Look it up and you will see what I'm talking about.
I got better ones, so.
Anyway, but yeah, no, I was thinking of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark when I was, I think I was talking about it with some friends when they came over to watch X. Uh-oh. Aw, shit.
You could have just gave it a happy ending by just stomping her.
Dude, one thing Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark did that actually this film kind of does too is like, call me messed up, but like when kids like die in books or movies or whatever and aren't afraid to make it happen, I think just because it's so unethical is why I like give it kudos, I guess. Especially when in Halloween 3, like it happened in such a gruesome way.
Yeah.
But anyway, in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, I mean, those books were like made for children, like, and funnier enough, like 12 and younger. And people died in those books. That was a scary story of like this guy went to a dance or something with his and met a girl there and said he was going to take her home, and she said, "No, I need a ride because my car crashed into a tree." And he starts driving her, and he gets out at some point, and then he keeps driving, and then he finds that car and looks in there, and The dead body's in there. Uh-oh. Stop the commercial. Stop the commercial. Goes to another station.
Yeah, he can't prove anything, yet they believe him and do this. In the world today, it would be like, oh yeah, here it is. Cell phone, here's proof.
How about you unplug the TV from the wall so you save these three at least? Uh-oh.
Why don't you just throw something into the TV?
Oh, come on. That was so anticlimactic, bro. Oh, man.
But I like that it didn't show anything, though. Because, like, did he stop it or did everybody die? You're left to assume to think everybody died, but you don't. It never shows it, so you can't really see
Nope,
it.
it doesn't show it.
Yep.
So it's like you don't know how it ends. Like, we're safe to assume that they probably... What's up, Charles?
That ending kind of reminds me of, like, the Twilight Zone episodes, where it leaves you guessing if it actually happened or not.
For sure.
Like, for sure,
safe to assume that everyone probably died, but, like, did they really?
Yeah.
And like we said earlier...
Oh, go ahead.
And like we said earlier, with it being the third one, that's why it gets the bad rap, because, like you said, Fritsky, if it was just called Halloween Season of the Witch, it would be a lot different of a movie. It would probably have a lot more love in the realm of that franchise than anything else.
Well, that, or as me and Luke said, if this was Halloween 2, if they didn't make a second Michael Myers movie, people wouldn't have the attachment to the character, first of all, and second of all, they just waited too long to make this anthology thing happen.
Yep.
So a sequel later, like with Michael, when the third film comes out, of course everybody's gonna be like, "Where's Michael? Where's Michael?" And then which is literally why Halloween 4 is called The Return of Michael Myers for that reason.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure. But folks, that'll just about do it for the Halloween 3 watch along. Hold on, just in case I have to sneeze here.
Oh.
I've been holding back. But yeah. Thank you to, of course, my co-host Fritsky for always joining me, and thank you to Ben Buster for coming out here tonight to join me.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Hey man, no problem.
Hopefully we can get you back on here soon for something.
Oh yeah, for sure. And and like always, gotta let the chat know where they can find you. So Ben Buster, we'll start with you first. Where can they find you, man?
You can find me on Instagram under the Ben Buster. You can find me on Twitter under that same name. Letterboxd under that same name, and right here on YouTube under Ben Buster. I do a lot of movie reviews. I do a lot of collection videos. I just started a series called What I'm Excited For, realm of physical media, where I've done 3. One was a TV show, one was the Wall-E 4K, and the other one was the Rankin Bass DVD set that's coming out. That's like 18 of their movies. And I also have a new channel, a new monthly series coming out. So stay tuned for that. It's old school. It's called Rewind. It looks at movies that don't get much love.
Hell yeah. That sounds super cool.
Yes, sir. Fritsky, you know the drill, buddy.
All right. Fritsky on YouTube and Music Board Fritsky22 on Letterboxd, and then Negretti_Alex25 on Instagram.
All right. Yeah, that is just going to about do it for our watch along. Again, go subscribe to these guys. I left links in the description below that go to their channels. And again, one friendly reminder, also subscribe to me as well. Hit that subscribe button for my channel and that notification bell. Hit the thumbs up. And also, if you guys miss this stream and you guys want to catch the replay, share the stream with your friends. That also help out for us. So anyways, guys, we're planning for tomorrow night for Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. I'm very excited.
Wait, was it tomorrow or Sunday?
I think you said Saturday.
I think I said Sunday. Uh-oh.
No, Saturday.
Because tomorrow I'm watching Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me in the theater with my mom.
All right, so yeah, we'll get that up to Sunday. So
Sunday.
So Sunday. Okay, there we go. Well, to fix that. But anyways, guys, once again, you guys know where to find them. YouTube, Twitter, all that. So yeah. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to these guys as well. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.